Just quickly, a few things that are at the forefront of my mind for this week is tomorrow we have October 10th, and this was a date that was given in the XRP Casting Lots Dream by my King Yeshua. And so I have had this marked on my calendar. Um, will we see a significant shift with the likes of XRP? And also, this week we have some celestial things going on that could be a sign of concern for Trump. Um, we have some alignments, actually, the same alignment that took place when the first assassination attempt happened. So, yeah, definitely be in prayer for his protection. Also, there is celestial alignments having to do with cardiovascular topics of cardiovascular health concerning Trump. And so we definitely need to just keep him in prayer. And also this morning, for some reason, I was just thinking about when the Lord gave me um, the word about Trump and him being the 45th president and how he intends to use him to fulfill Isaiah 45. And this is when the Lord appoints Cyrus. So, as I'm driving this morning and meditating on this, reflecting on it, and just kind of wondering what's about to go down, and I am interrupted in my meditations and I see the words everlasting love. Then it has the number 45 with like fireworks around it, like the little like that, those little things like firework sparks. So it's the number 45 and then a ring around it like if it was a firework. And again, it said everlasting love 45, and and then I saw 45 repeated again. And so I felt like the Lord was just giving confirmation that um, he's about to raise up Cyrus, and he's about to interrupt the plans of these elite, of these cabal leaders, and just expose things and push them back because they're trying to speed up time and bring us into the time of the Antichrist. Now, I do want to make it clear that um, I do believe God is using Trump, but that being said, he still is a vessel of flesh, and prophecy still has to be fulfilled and played out. And so, I also think that for myself, I'm not idolizing anyone, okay? I just simply allow the Lord to speak to me, share what the Lord speaks to me, but that doesn't mean that I now put all my trust into a person. Because people are fickle, and people um God will use, that's the thing, is people don't understand that God uses imperfect vessels. He uses both saved and unsaved vessels. So um I also believe that it's very possible that um Trump could be the one who has something to do with the Abrahamic Accords, and whether he engages in that knowingly or unknowingly of what he's doing and what that would, the repercussions of that would be, I do not know. Um, but I believe after Cyrus, that after the will of the Lord is performed through God's end time Cyrus, that the Antichrist will arise. So it wouldn't surprise me if uh, things were set in place beforehand, again, whether knowingly or unknowingly, um, to make that happen. So I just want people to understand um, that I'm not saying to worship or idolize anyone, um, but to continue to watch prophecy. We are to continue to watch prophecy unfold, and to keep what is good and cling to what is good and what is true, and to not be deceived by idolizing anyone to the degree that we stop following Christ unknowingly or unconsciously because we perceive something. Things are not black and white. We have to continue to watch as prophecy plays out and adjust our own understanding to maintain it in alignment with the plans of the Lord. And what he shows us is being orchestrated. So yeah, guys, anyways, because I saw the everlasting love and then the 45, I felt, and this was right in the time period where I'm literally meditating on what God had me release months ago about Cyrus and Trump, number 45, fulfilling Isaiah 45. And I see these words in the number 45, everlasting love. So I just felt like the Lord was confirming that, especially because of the celestial alignment for him not looking so good, not looking very positive, looking very dangerous actually and concerning. I was meditating on this and kind of concerned, and as I was in the middle of my meditation, this is what I see: everlasting love, the number 45 with a circle of like firework type things around it. And I just felt like the Lord was saying, I'm going to fulfill my promise. I'm going to fulfill my promise. And this is an expression of the everlasting love that I have for my people and for my covenant. So the enemy is trying so very hard to bring the time of the Antichrist now, but God is going to delay their plans and bring us into a place of rest, restoration, and dominion as we move into this next phase. Yesterday, the Lord gave me the numbers 7887, so I looked it up and was pleasantly surprised to see that it means a place of rest, and it is also the name of a city in Ephraim where the Ark of the Covenant and the tabernacle were temporarily housed and where Samuel grew up. And it can also mean gift from God or peaceful one. In Greek, Shiloh can also mean tranquil or abundant. So this number is the word Shiloh and means place of rest, gift from God, peaceful one, and tranquil and abundant. So this is where the Lord is taking us. This is his everlasting love, his covenant, and his promise. And he's bringing us into the promised land. And so, although it is, a time of great opposition and spiritual warfare, he is going to bring us, he's bringing us into the victory. He's bringing us into the year of Jubilee. This is the year of Jubilee. This is the time of the promise of God. This is us stepping into the inheritance of the Lord. This is the closing out of this generational curse that Israel has been under, and for us to step into this new era and this restored blessings and into the kingdom age, into our kingship and priesthood, and taking our dominion as the manifested sons of God. So once again, be prepared for anything to transpire over the coming days and months, but know that it is all working together for our good.